Pacific Ocean, a new day is dawning on the islands of Fiji. There are many islands on the Fiji. We are going to Tangake, on the shore of the largest island. So Father Ratuluke and his two sons, Naivindi and Rapopo, set out through the sleepy village to get fish from the shallow water. They will catch the fish with spears. Watch Father Ratuluke. He knows how to walk quietly in the water and just where to find the fish. You have to know how to use the spear, or there may be no breakfast. There. Ah, Father has a nice one. Meanwhile, women do their part in getting food. Fresh roots are part of the breakfast. So Mother Devara and a neighbor woman dig roots of tapioca from the village garden at the edge of the jungle. Her daughter, Davila, picks leaves of the breadfruit tree that will serve for breakfast dishes. Tapioca roots and taro roots are roasted over the fire. Davila learns how to do it. Other roots are boiled in the pot, too. Now, Father, Naivindi, and Rapopo come back from the beach. On his spear, Father has enough fish for the family. People of the Fiji Islands eat a great deal of fish. Fish from the ocean, fruit from the trees, and roots from the rich soil. It's still cool and pleasant for breakfast in the open air. You can see that Rapopo enjoys his breakfast after the morning fishing. Davila combs her bushy hair before she leaves for school. Uh-oh, here comes a visitor. This is Varney. His family has just moved to the village. Varney doesn't know his way around. So Father tells Rapopo and Davila to take him with them to school this morning. In school, the teacher wears sandals and a long native dress. The children are used to having classes out of doors. Now the teacher calls on Davila to read what is written on the blackboard. The letters are in English, but the words are in Fijian. Varney gets acquainted with everyone. Davila finishes reading. Rapopo turns to watch the other children work. Children of the Fiji Islands learn to make many things out of strips of palm leaves, such as mats and fine baskets. This boy carves a kind of wooden musical instrument called lolly. When played, it sounds like a small drum. Nearby, several men are helping to build a house for Varney and his family. Varney's father couldn't do it alone. Davila's father, Ratuluke, is very good at weaving roots. Not far from the new house, Devara helps Varney's mother find a place for her garden. Father Ratuluke is rapidly finishing the roof of the new house. It will keep out the rain and the hot sunlight. Today, the women work in the village garden. The tapioca patch needs to be cleaned. Weeds and grass must be kept out so the food plants can grow. It isn't hard work and doesn't take much time. And the children stay close by. While Mother Devara and the other men work in the gardens, the men work fast to finish the house for the new family. They strengthen the walls with long grasses stuffed firmly between the slender strips. The walls will be strong to keep out the heat and heavy rain. Back at school, it's recess and time for a game of tag for the boys. This game goes well, and the teacher turns to a group of girls nearby. They're playing a game seated on the ground. It takes much practice to play it well, and they think it's lots of fun. Now it's the end of play at school and time to go back to classes. Way up there is Naivindi, Davila's older brother. Naivindi has finished his school days and has a job he likes very much. He makes some spending money climbing the tall coconut trees and picking the nuts. The fresh green coconuts are full of milk to drink, and the dried ripe ones have many uses. This is a green coconut. It is full of a cool, sweet juice, which is very good to drink. But you must have a sharp, heavy knife and know how to cut through the husk and make a hole in one end. This is the next day, and the village chief calls the men together to plan a fishing party. They will need a long net. Popo has learned how to help. To make a net takes many palm leaves, separated into blades, and wound around slender vines. Now the net is ready. Rapopo and his friends help the men carry the net to the water. They wade in and form a long, curving line far out from shore, holding the net down in the shallow water of the lagoon. They wait for the signal to start toward shore. They will drive the fish ahead of them, inside the net. There are many fish in the shallow water near the Fiji island, and the people believe that they must take some fish out, so others will have room to grow. Father Ratuluke is doing his part. All the fish inside the net try to swim away from it. This drives them closer and closer to the edge of the water at the beach. Pounding the water frightens the fish still more. In the village, the women and girls get ready for the feast. Davila makes garlands of flowers. She threads them on cords made of strong grass. As the fishermen come closer to shore, they have made the circle smaller. Inside the net, in the shallow water, they see hundreds of different kinds of fish darting about. Fishing has been a success, and there will be plenty of fish for the feast. Closer and closer the fish are driven together. They are jammed close together among the coral rocks of the shore, and it is easy to catch them with a long, sharp spear. Soon, all the larger fish are taken out. Naivindi and Rapopo help put them on straight. These fish will be delicious when broiled on charcoals of coconut shell. Now the feast is ready, and the fathers and mothers eat while the girls serve them. Nearby, Rapopo and his friends beat the rhythm for a special dance. It is a Fiji girls' dance. They dance seated on the ground, clapping their hands. This is a happy day, a day to remember. There were plenty of fish in the net. There was excitement in the fishing. And now, with the feast and dance, Davila and Rapopo, their friends, their parents, and all the fishermen have a good time on their peaceful island, far across the Pacific Ocean.